What is the Fair Housing Act for? Resolving property-tenant disputes. Imagine a neighbor claiming they were refused an apartment because of their race or religion, or a tenant feeling unfairly charged extra fees because of their family status. These situations can cause big conflicts. But what rules are in place to protect everyone and keep things fair? That's where the Fair Housing Act comes into play. The Fair Housing Act is a federal law that stops discrimination in housing based on race, color, national origin, religion, sex, familial status, or disability. It mainly aims to prevent unfair treatment when selling or renting homes. While it doesn't handle every landlord-tenant disagreement like repairs or eviction notices, it's key when disputes involve unfair discrimination. For property managers, understanding this law is essential. It means making sure all advertising, tenant screening, and lease agreements are fair and do not favor or exclude any protected group. If a tenant complains about discrimination, property managers should take the complaint seriously. They might need to report it to the Department of Housing and Urban Development or the state housing agency. The law also guides how to resolve conflicts that involve discrimination. If a tenant feels they were treated unfairly because of their protected characteristic, they can file a complaint. The complaint process involves an investigation and can lead to legal action if discrimination is confirmed. However, the Fair Housing Act does not resolve disputes over rent increases, maintenance, or eviction notices unless discrimination is part of the issue. For other conflicts, property managers can use mediation services offered by local fair, housing councils, or dispute resolution organizations. These services help both sides talk through their issues and find a fair solution without going to court. To stay compliant, property managers should educate their staff about the Fair Housing Act. Regularly reviewing rental policies and keeping detailed records of all tenant interactions can also help prevent discrimination claims. If a complaint arises, responding promptly and professionally is vital. By knowing the rules of the Fair Housing Act, property managers can avoid legal trouble and build a reputation for fairness. It helps create a positive environment where tenants feel respected and treated equally. That's the foundation for good tenant relations and smooth dispute resolution.